the guitar teacher at the True School of Music. I'm here again to talk about the C major modes. This time I'm here to talk about the arpeggios, based on each of the modes. So this video is based on a previous topic we've covered, which is the C major fingering for C major, and that same fingering moved throughout the range of the instrument for each of the modes. So C major, D Dorian, E Phrygian, so forth and so on. So now I'm here to talk about how to combine the idea of arpeggios into that. So similar to my previous video, what I like to do is I like to have an organized approach. So I'm going to start with just one fingering structure. And whatever fingering approach you decide to use, you can apply the same principle for practice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a major 7 arpeggio, because based on the one chord of a key center, in this case C major 7, will always be a major 7 quality chord. So the first is C, E, G, B, C, E, G, B, C, B, G, B, C, B, G, E, and C. And again, that looks like this. So if you think about, if you can look at the way I'm fingering this particular arpeggio, you can see that it all fits very nicely within this common fingering of the C major scale. It all fits very nicely inside of there. And similar to that, so as we practice the modes with the same fingering structure throughout the range of the instrument, right? As we've done that, we can do the same exact thing with the arpeggios. And that way we can have the arpeggios be connected into the understanding of the scale shape we already have. So again, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1. And now I'm going to do that for each of the modes. So this is D Dorian, so it's D minor 7, and it's 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 7, 5, flat 3, 1, flat 7, 5, flat 3, and 1, and play a tempo or whatever tempo you want to do it. And one thing to keep in mind for the future is that all these arpeggios extend throughout the entire range of the instrument. So, for instance, C major could be starting from the 3rd, 3, 5, 7, 1, right? That could all be C major 7 too. So that would be C major 7 played throughout the entire range of the instrument. But that's just an idea for later. So next, so we've done C major 7, we've done D minor 7, which relates to Dorian. Next we would do E minor 7, which relates to Phrygian in the key of C major. So this is 1, flat 3. It's actually exactly the same fingering structure as this, just a whole step up because it's still an E minor 7, so it's still 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, and those are the only notes. So 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 1. And sometimes you can see here I'm going down to the flat 7 and back to the root there, or whatever the 7th is. So next would be F Lydian. 1, major 3, 5, major 7, 1, major 3, 5, major 7. Right? And again. Cool. One thing, and as you notice now we've gotten to the point where all these notes exist above the 12th fret. So again, all these can now be played down the octave. So I could do the same things now for G Mixolydian, and I'm going to do it again also in both octaves whenever I have the opportunity. So this is 1 built on G Mixolydian. It's a G7 chord, so that's major 3, natural 5, and flat 7. 1, major 3, 5, flat 7, 1, major 3, 5, flat 7, 1. Or down here. Next would be A Aeolian, so it's A natural minor, so it's going to be 1, flat 3, perfect 5th, flat 7. 1, flat 3, perfect 5th, exactly the same fingering as the D minor, and exactly the same fingering as the E minor 7. Because they're all just, we're playing only 1, 3, 5, and 7, and there's only a limited number of chord quality types that exist within the major scale. So far we've covered major 7, which is the 1 chord and the 4 chord, F. So C major 7 and F major 7 are 1 fingering pattern and 1 chord quality. D minor 7, E minor 7, and A minor 7 are the minor 7 chord qualities, and they all have exactly the same shape and exactly the same fingering. And then G7 is the only Mixolydian chord, it's the only dominant 7th chord, 1, 3, so it's 1, major 3, 5, and flat 7. That has that fingering structure. And the last one now is going to be Locrian. So B Locrian, which is half diminished. 1, flat 3, flat 5, and flat 7. So the fingering structure for that one is the only, and the fingering structure for the G Mixolydian are the only unique ones, and the rest repeat throughout the scale. So B minor, so B minor 7, flat 5 in this case. 1, flat 3, flat 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, flat 5, flat 7, 1, flat 7, flat 5, flat 3, 1, flat 7, flat 5, flat 3, and 1. And actually I played that with a little bit of a bad fingering on the way up, so I'm going to do it again. Because I repeated a finger here last time, right here. Never want to repeat a finger if at all possible. So that would be a better fingering. So now I've done 7 modes, I've done 7 arpeggios, and now I'm going to put it all together. So that's C major, D minor 7, that's E minor 7. So that's F major 7. Now G Mixolydian, or G7, right? I'm going to drop down the octave, although I could actually continue to A minor 7 here. So that's A minor 7. So now F major 7 again down the octave. G7. A minor 7, A natural minor. Better. Now B Locrian, or B half diminished. Minor 7, flat 5 is another name. Again. And now C major 7. And we can actually further this study if we decide to go up one direction or one chord and come down the next. So up. So far I went up C major 7, down D minor 7. And I'm trying to keep it in time. E minor 7. Not a strict time at the moment, but I'm trying to, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes, so it would fit evenly into 16th note practice. And now F major 7. And now G7. Now A minor 7. Actually. And now B. And that would be how to kind of combine them. So that has been the True Tip for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.